Welcome to another segment of You and Your Health. Remember last week we spoke about condiments, and then we mentioned examples of condiments, the natural and artificial. And we told you the natural ones actually contribute to your health. This segment, we're talking about hypertension. So what is hypertension? When you visit the hospital at the vital signs or the triage, they will check your blood pressure and tell you that, okay, your BP has gone up or has come down. Hypertension just necessarily means that there's an elevation of your blood pressure, and therefore something has to be done about it. As dietitians, we have devised means to stopping hypertension and possibly even reversing it. And that's what we call DASH diets. Dietary approach to stopping hypertension. So what actually goes into the hypertensive diet? One, you must look at the foods that has high calcium, high potassium, high magnesium. These are the three ingredients that we look at or we consider when we are looking at the DASH diet that helps to reduce or possibly even reverse hypertension. There are certain foods that contain these ingredients. We must look at them. One, you look at the vegetables, you look at the fruits, you look at the seeds, and then you look at how to cut down on starchy or a lot of starchy foods. In fact, these ones are converted back into fat and stored. And this fat blocks our vessels. As a result, blood do not actually flow very well. So we cut down on carbohydrate, too much carbohydrate or starchy foods, and then increase our intake of vegetables and fruit. The DASH diet actually looks at how we can eliminate certain things that harm our system. And that's why I mentioned the peanuts, the walnuts, the almonds. In fact, you go to the seeds, we have the flax seed, the chia seeds, the sesame seed. These are all ingredients, or these are nutrients that are very healthy for our heart. And then you come to the oils, we talk about the virgin coconut oil that has recently been noted as a very helpful oil used across the globe, even in other advanced countries. The VCO oil is very important for your heart and your system. And then we look at how to cut down on salt intake. A lot of us, because of our work, when we get there, we do not have time to go for proper lunch. As a result, we buy chips and other things on the street that are highly salty. We would necessarily have to cut down on these salty ingredients and then look at how we can involve more of fruiting and vegetables. These are sources of magnesium, these are sources of calcium, these are sources of potassium that can really lower our blood pressure. Hello. So in our third episode, we'll be looking at foods that will enhance our sugar levels. But for today, it is all about the DASH diet, dietary approaches to stopping hypertension and possibly reversing it. Taking away the salt, involving more of the fruit and vegetables, taking the seeds, the cereals like millet, whole grain cereals, the millet, the whole wheat, the oat. These are starchy foods that are really helpful. They do not stay longer in our stomach and therefore are good for our health. Thank you and see you in the next episode.